Hey, what's going on, everyone? So I have a video here of a catcher actually that is a primary catcher but plays a little bit of third base and wanted to learn some more about fielding. And so this is a quick lesson that we did here. It's an hour fielding lesson. These two videos are probably about 10 to 15 minutes apart. So the video on the left is me just hitting him some balls without giving him any instruction at all. And then the video on the right is about 10 to 15 minutes later after we talked about some things that I wanted him to focus on. And I want you to see how quickly you can make adjustments when it comes to fielding. In my opinion, fielding is one of the most undertaught things. As a fielder myself, I really didn't learn about fielding mechanics until I got to professional baseball. When I was younger, it was very, very simple things, but it was mostly just catch the ball and throw it over to first base. Then I became a professional, and I was told that basically I did everything wrong. And I was a really high pick. I was a first-round pick. And they started to really, really talk about some of the things that I'm going to talk about in this video. Because when you get to the major league level, you get to the professional level, you can't really make mistakes anymore. The best fielders field incredibly, incredibly well. And so let's talk about what it is that I talked to this player about, the changes that we made, and you're going to see a pretty big difference very, very quickly. You can see differences very quickly with fielding with just some simple instruction. So first, let's start over here in the video on the left. So here's me just hitting a ball to him, and you can see much more flat-footed, feels the ball off the right foot instead of the left. Now he's going to transfer and throw. All right, so I'll play that one more time. Here it is. Ball's hit, fielded, and throw. Now, I gave him a bunch of those balls, and then we looked over the video, and we talked about a few things. Here are the things that we talked about. This isn't everything, but these are some of the things that we first did for the first 10 to 15 minutes, and then we continued to build upon those principles. So the first thing that we talked about is when the ball is hit, we want to get the ball on our left ear. So we're always throwing to our left. So we want that ball on our left ear, which means that we have to get to the right of the ball. So I talked about getting into the ball and getting the ball in the right ear. So you see the first thing, when the ball is hit, he identifies where the ball is hit, and he quickly starts to move to his right so he can get the ball on his left ear. So you can see the approach is much different in each video. In the video on the left, there's really not an approach. He's allowing the ball to just come to him. On the video on the right, he is moving his feet. He is getting to the right of the ball, so now he can catch the ball working back to his left. And you can see his momentum now is going to start to go towards his target. So we're getting into the ball quicker, which means we get it off the ground faster. We're moving towards our target so we can use our momentum to get going that way and help take stress off our arm and add to the velocity of our throw. Now, the other thing we talked about is we want to always time up our left foot to the catch. If you've seen our other videos, you know that's a big principle of mine. And so we're always going to go right, left, catch, and we want our left foot to be hitting as the ball is being secured in our glove. And so you can see that timing, and he picked this up very quickly. Now, we did a few drills to work on this. We didn't just say time up your left foot. So I did the flamingo drill, and I did a couple of other drills with him as well to work on that left foot timing. So look at the difference in when we go right left catch versus on the video on the left he's going left right catch. Right? So when we go right left catch and we time that left foot up to the catch, now we can catch the ball. Putting that left foot down on the catch, you can see how we start to move towards our target, right? So again, helping with our momentum and our direction towards first base. Now, post-catch, once we catch it, now all we have to do is go right to left, left to target, and throw. So it's right, left catch, right, left throw. Right? If you look at the video on the left, if you go left, right catch, now you're going to have to go left, right, left throw. So it's an extra step, but you have no momentum. You're basically catching the ball going the opposite way. See how he's going away from first instead of towards first. We always want to be working our way towards first base. So look at how much quicker the ball gets out of his hand on the video on the right. Not only does it get out of his hand much quicker, but look at how much closer he is to first base. So again, momentum, direction, and you've cut down the distance of the throw. We also talked about bringing the ball to center. So I talked about bringing the ball to the middle of our body, getting thumbs up, elbows out, because we're going to break our hands, no matter the position we play, from the middle of our body. So on the video on the left, it was just kind of catch the ball, hard hands, and then it was separate very quickly, not bring the ball up, and now the ball is kind of out here instead of getting into a nice, powerful, balanced position. If you're a pitcher, you bring the ball to the center of your body. If you're a catcher, you bring the ball to the center of your body. If you're an outfielder, you bring the ball to the center of your body. If you're an infielder, you bring the ball to the center of your body. If you're a quarterback, you bring the ball to the center of your body. Basketball players do it. Everybody brings the ball to the center of their body, and it allows us, again, to time our lower half and upper half up. It allows us to have a really short, quick, repeatable arm action. You can see how much quicker and shorter it is on the right, how much quicker it gets out of our hand. So those are just a couple of things that we talked about. We talked about a lot more. We talked about fielding the ball over our left eye more. We worked on that a little bit more after this. You can see slightly to the right, so that's something that we continue to work on. But fielding mechanics, something, again, that's kind of under-taught. Not saying no one teaches it, because there are some people that teach it, but when I go and watch most youth players play, most players don't have great rhythm, don't get into the ball, don't get to the right side of the ball, don't feel the ball over their left eye, don't time their left foot up to the catch, don't bring the ball to the middle of their body. We can go on and on and on and on and on and on about it. And again, they just don't know. They don't know. But if you tell them, if you teach them, if you give them the drills to do it, you can improve very, very quickly. So hopefully that helps you out. If you would like to learn more about the drills that we use to help him out and a ton of other drills, I have an Infield course where we go through 30 plus drills, might be 50 drills actually, I think it is 50 drills, that we use with our players, all of our infielders, no matter the position in the infield, that will help you out. I'll put that link to that course in the description box below, and I'll give you a look at a preview of the course right now. So give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, share it with all your friends, and we will talk to you later.
What do you need to be a great infielder? Okay, let's talk about the mental game, because this is such an important part of fielding, and a lot of people don't talk about this. If a hitter hits a ball 90 plus miles an hour, the ball's going to travel about 90 feet in a half a second. Left. When I catch when my left foot lands, I get to the right, I brace, I go. So I'm going to bring the ball here as my right foot starts to go to my left. When I take the ball out of my glove, my fingers should be on top of the ball. I don't take it out like this. I don't take it out like this. I'm on top of the ball right here. But it's not just about fielding the ball again. It's about fielding the ball properly every single time. If you're just going to wait for your team to practice, you're not going to be a very good fielder. If you're just going to wait to field at practice when your coach actually does fielding practice, you're not going to be a very good fielder. If you think you're going to get great fielding 3 to 5 balls in infield, outfield, you're crazy. You've got to field a lot. And so you've got to field before practice. You've got to field after practice. You've got to be able to do it on your own. Don't just wait for somebody to say, let's go practice infield. Go grab somebody and say, let's practice infield.